Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first haul after my beauty replacements only Nova year 2019, and I will be sharing with you all of the makeup products, and then I have a couple of other products like one perfume and a couple of nail polishes. I will say that I did purchase more products what I anticipated, but it's nothing too bad. And a couple of rules that I have for this year is that I cannot buy any eyeshadows. I'm continuing an eyeshadow no buy until the end of 2021. And then with lip products I do have a rule that I can purchase a lipstick or a lip gloss in every 2 months. So I don't want my lip product purchasing get out of control because lip products are my favorite products in makeup. I really wasn't expecting to buy this much products, but yeah, it's still not too bad. But I think with a couple of categories I do want to slow down, and I will explain it as we go through these things. I'm only going to share with you the makeup and perfume and nail polishes I bought. I also bought some skincare products and some hair care or hairstyling products, but you know, the video is probably going to be a little bit longer and I just don't find those products as interesting to talk about. So I do have all the things I purchased in this box, and I'm going to go through these products in categories so that you can actually see how much of each type of thing I purchased during the first 3 months of the year. So yeah, let's get into it. I bought one primer, and it is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I do love this primer. This is so smoothing and pore filling, but it's not like too thick. I only want to have one or maximum 2 primers, but one pore filling and then maybe one other like hydrating or you know, something that will make your makeup last longer. But a primer like this is what I always want to have, and I do love this primer. The only thing is that it's a little bit expensive, but I got it on sale from Feel Unique. I will be losing my current job due to the current situation, at least for a while. I'm trying to find another job, but so is so many other people who have lost their jobs recently. So if I can't find anything, I'm not going to be purchasing really high-end makeup during the next, you know, however long this situation is going to last. But I hope I can find something. But yeah. Anyways, I do love this primer. Okay, let's talk about foundations, because I actually bought 4 of them. Foundation is one of those products that I only want to have a couple open at once. So one natural foundation and one full coverage foundation. So 4 may sound like a lot, but let me explain. So first of all, I bought a backup for my Catrice HD liquid coverage foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. I am wearing this foundation today. I love it because it's really full coverage and it wears very well, but it's not thick and cakey looking on my face. Then I bought 3 of these Catrice HD liquid Radiance foundations. So I was trying to find my holy grail perfect, more natural everyday type of foundation, and last fall I tried this foundation and I was sold immediately. I just love this foundation. I love the coverage. It's not like the fullest of the full, but it's kind of like medium buildable. I love the glowy finish of this foundation, and it wears better on my skin than many other luminous foundations. I love it. I love how it looks on my skin. And when I was about to repurchase this foundation, I believe it was in February, I noticed that Catrice has discontinued it. And I'm so pissed off because this wasn't even really old foundation. Like, I think they had it available like a year or something like that. So I'm really annoyed that they released something so good and then decide to discontinue it right away. I just think this is such an amazing foundation. Better than any other more natural foundations on any price that I have ever tried. When I found out that this is going to be discontinued, or that it is discontinued already, I purchased 3 of these from a website where this was still available. And yeah, I got 2 in my winter shade. This is in the shade Ivory Beige. because winter is the main time when I do wear foundations like this, because during summertime I'm oilier and I do prefer more matte foundations. But I also got one in my summer shade, or I hope this will match me on summer, but this is the shade Nude Beige. I just recently found this foundation, and honestly, I may be a little bit different than a lot of other YouTubers, but I don't like trying out new foundations. And when I find something that I love, I want to stick to that. If I have a favorite, I will always compare what I try to my favorite one. And you know, if it's not as good, I'm just not going to enjoy it as much, and I don't want to wear it as much. But even bigger reason for me why I don't like to try new foundations is that here in Finland we cannot return makeup. So if I try something that I don't like, I'm stuck with the bottle and I need to use it up, or then I need to, you know, declutter it, or, you know, try to find someone who I can give it to. And, you know, foundation is for me, like, I would say it's the most important product in my entire makeup look, because it gives base for everything else. So I really don't like to try out new foundations, so instead of going for a hunt for a new everyday natural foundation, I purchased enough of these to get me through this year and most likely for the beginning of next year too. Then I bought one concealer. This is the Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define Concealer. I like to buy these supersized ones because I go through the smaller ones so quickly, like they last 6 weeks or something on me, and I don't even wear these on my under eye. I only wear these to highlight my face, like my forehead, my nose, my chin. It's the only concealer I bought, but I did buy a couple of powders. First of all, the NYX HD finishing powder. I just love this powder so much. In my opinion, this is the best ever made matte setting powder, because such a little bit goes such a long way, and because you don't need to use a lot of this product, you won't look cakey. And it's just amazing how smooth it makes your skin, and that's something I feel I don't get with other mattifying powders. I feel those I need to pack on so much that my face starts to look cakey if I want my face to feel smooth. And I'm just one of those people who don't like their face feeling sticky. That is why I do love this powder so much. But I do have another powder favorite, and I bought a backup recently because I'm going to soon finish my current one. So this is the Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. Maybe I will take my old one to show it to you. So this is the current one that I'm using. As you can see, I have hit major pan already. I am wearing this today. I do love how this looks with the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, because the foundation is quite matte, and this one, when I set my face with this powder, it makes my skin look so fresh and luminous. I originally tried this powder because Emily Noel was raving about this and it sounded so amazing, and I truly do recommend for anyone who wants to find a powder that is not like completely matte and gives just like a little hint of glow to your skin. I truly recommend trying this. It is amazing. And then what comes to complexion products, I bought a couple of setting sprays. Only one of these though I do use to set my face. So I bought the Urban Decay Chill setting spray, and I haven't been using it too long. I just finished my Cover FX UV setting spray just a while ago. This one I also bought when it was on sale. I think Feel Unique was having Urban Decay 20% off or something like that, so I picked up this one and the Optical Illusion primer. And so far I really do like it. I like how it makes my skin feel like fresh, and it takes all of the powderiness away. But of course this is not something that is supposed to make your makeup wear much longer, but for that purpose I do have the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Another setting spray I bought is just something that I use to wet my eyeshadows, and for that I want something really cheap that can do the thing, so I bought this Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. So yeah, these are the setting sprays I purchased. I don't think I need to buy a new setting spray in a while. By the way, I have started to store my setting sprays over here because I want to have all of my makeup products that is supposed to stand up, you know, standing up and not laying on my drawers. But yeah, those are all of the Complexion products that I bought during the first 3 months of the year. I did buy some cheek products and I'm really excited about all of these things. However, I will say that I want to take it a little bit slower with these because I didn't set myself any rules with these products. With almost everything else I do have some sort of rules. So I think I'm going to set myself some sort of rules going on from now on for the rest of this year. But first, let's go through the things I bought because I'm really excited about all of this. I did buy 4 blushes. 2 of these are from Essence and 2 of these are from 100% Pure. Let's start with the Essence blushes. So I think this was like the very first makeup product I purchased after my Nova year ended. I had already been looking for this blush. It is the Essence the blush in the shade Bespoke. I think it was in the end of 2018 when I finished the Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade Natural Beauty. It was already discontinued, so I couldn't repurchase it. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. And then, of course, during my beauty replacements only Nova year, I couldn't buy any blushes. When my Nova year ended, I wanted to buy something similar, and I think this is really similar to that. This one is a neutral blush. It's really beautiful glowy formula, but this one has little bit warmth to it, but not so much that it pulls orange. And this kind of blush is my absolute favorite to wear during fall time because it's not too orange, but then it has that warmth in it. Then I bought another blush from Essence. I actually bought this now in April. It was the first day of April, but I still wanted to include it into this whole video now that we are talking about, you know, makeup that I purchased. This one is the Essence Blushlighter and it is in the shade Cassis Sunburst, and I have wanted to get like a shimmery pink blush for a really long time, but I just haven't found the perfect one, and this one looks quite perfect. I haven't used it yet, but it looks so beautiful. This is a little bit more like a natural pink blush, and it has enough warmth to it because on my complexion I feel too cool toned blushes or too cool toned pink blushes don't look that great, but this one, oh my god, the color looks absolutely perfect. I always say this and I will say it again, Essence is my favorite blush brand ever. Then, as I said, I purchased 2 blushes from 100% Pure. These were on sale. These I bought from store Koreina.com. It is a Finnish online store selling ethical beauty brands, and these were, I believe, 21 euros each. I have been really curious about these blushes. I have heard people talking about this, and this one I have been so excited about. Let's start with this one actually. I have heard people talk about this and I was really excited, but unfortunately it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be, and this one is the shade Mauvette. Another thing is that this one came broken, but I just repressed it, so I didn't bother like sending it back or anything, and it works fine now that it's repressed. But you know, I'm soon going to finish my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. It's like a mauve nude blush, and I want to get like a true mauve blush after that one is gone. And I was just really curious about this one, but unfortunately this one has just like little bit too much plum in it. I don't think this is ugly by any means. This is really beautiful. It's like that plummy mauve. But this one is really deep and I have worn it a couple of times. The first time I wore it, I thought it was way too much. The second time I tried to wear it just like with a little bit lighter hand and just like in a really specific area on my cheek, like with a smaller brush, and I liked it more. But overall, this kind of color I don't think is the easiest to wear on my skin tone, but I think if I get tan during summer this will be amazing. But it wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but you know, I'm still happy to have it. I don't regret that I purchased it. This another plus from 100% Pure that I bought is like so perfect. I was first a little bit hesitant if I should or should not get it because I knew I have a lot of neutral blushes. I mean, if you have been watching my videos, you know I love neutral blushes. But I'm so happy I got this because this is my most perfect nude matte blush color ever. So this one is the 100% Pure Fruit Pigmented Blush in the shade Pretty Naked. It's perfect. I am wearing it today. It's just such a perfect nude matte blush. The color is absolutely perfect. I do have some other neutral matte blushes, but this one is just like nude. I love this blush so much. I know this is something I will probably use up within the next few years. Then I also purchased two highlighters in the beginning of this year. The first one that I purchased was theBalm Mary-Lou Manizer. If you have been watching my Project Pans, you know I finished one of these, and you know when I finished it I was missing it like right away, and it was something I knew I'm going to be repurchasing after my no-buy year. This highlighter I'm wearing today, it is just the most gorgeous golden champagne color. I absolutely do love it. And what I do love about this one is that it's perfect for my skin tone. I can wear it when I do have tan, but if I do have tan, this is going to be like really visible. But it is like the most perfect highlighter for my skin tone now that I don't have any tan. It is still kind of like really intense highlighter, but it's not like too kind of like ashy, because that's what can happen with like way too light highlighters, like with whites. I still do like white highlighter once in a while, but I think this is just so flattering on my skin tone. I love it. I'm so happy I do have this again in my collection. I mean, it says something if I finish up one of these completely and then need to purchase a new one right away. I love it. It's a classic. Then I bought another face highlighter, and this one was an impulse purchase. I didn't mean to buy this, but I don't regret it. But I will say it's not something I could really wear right now because it's a little bit deep for me right now. But I bought this one also from Corena.com. I decided to buy those 100% pure blushes, and I still needed to buy something else, like one more product to get a free shipping. So I purchased the Ofra and Nikkie Tutorials collab highlighter in the shade Glow Goals, and this is stunning. I love Ofra highlighter formula. Ofra's formula is just like, it's so glowy. Even though this color itself is like, it's even like a little bit deeper than my skin tone right now, it's still so glowy that I think I could pull it off. Or maybe not, because it's really like just a little bit deeper than my skin. But it is a beautiful, really kind of like neutral champagne color, and I'm sure that in summer when I have tan, this will be so amazing. I do want to slow down purchasing cheap products. With blushes and highlighters, I think I want to set myself like rules that how many I can still buy during the rest of this year. And I think what comes to blushes, like I don't want to be too hard on myself, but then I want there to be some sort of a limit. So what comes to blushes, I will allow myself to purchase 3 more during this year, and I do want to get a cream blush palette, so that needs to be included to those 3. With highlighters, I think I can be a little bit more strict with myself, and I'm allowing myself to purchase 1 more highlighter. So it's probably going to be a white highlighter because I don't have one currently in my collection. But honestly, I don't think I need any other highlighters than the white one. I do have different shades of champagne, I do have different shades of pink and gold. I think this video is going to be super long, so I will try to, you know, talk quite quickly about the rest of the products. So as you know, I am on an eyeshadow no-buy, but something that I can buy are magnetic palettes. So I actually purchased the double-sided C palette. I was already talking about this in my no-buy update video, and I'm really excited. I can now depot some of the palettes I have wanted to depot, and there will be some depotting content on my channel during April. Oh, this one I do want to show to you. It's a sample that I got from Feel Unique. So it's the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the original one. And this one is a 2ml deluxe size sample. I do love this eyeshadow primer, I already know that. So I was really excited to get this, but I'm not opening it before I have finished my current eyeshadow primer. Then I purchased an eyeliner. This is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination ink liner, and I just love this. This one is so good. Previously I didn't want to buy high-end eyeliners, like I felt it's like a little bit waste of money, and it may be that, you know, in near future I cannot do that. You know, we'll see if I find a job or not. But this one is really good. I don't know why no one ever talks about this. It has a really fine felt tip, and it's so black and so intense. I mean, you don't really need to be like pulling or anything. It's such a great eyeliner. I love it, and because of the kind of like pencil-like shape, it's much more easy to control than like one of those dip-in type of eyeliners. I did have a gift card. I got a gift card for Christmas for a store called Kicks, that is like a makeup store here, so I purchased this one with the gift card. Okay, then I bought some false lashes that I do have over here. I bought a pack of these Allure number 100 lashes. These are one of my favorites, and I do have a pair of these on right now. Then I did buy actually 2 packs of these Ardell Demi Wispies, but I already used up the first multi-pack of these, so I do have the second one left. I don't know if you have heard me talk about it, but in the beginning of the year I did have lash extensions on for a while, but unfortunately they didn't work for me. I really wanted them to work because I wanted to spend a little bit less time on makeup, and I don't like my own lashes, so I always wear false lashes because of that. So I thought that maybe the lash extensions are the answer, but I will say that if you wear like eyeshadow and other eye makeup every day, it's going to make your lashes, you know, not stay on so well. And also for me, I find the lash extensions irritated my eyes when I was sleeping, so I had really watery eyes in the morning and the lashes were coming off. So, you know, I think they were really well made, but they just like didn't work with my eyes. So I'm just going to spend a little bit more time on my daily basis and apply the false lashes. Then I bought a mascara. This is the Catrice Glam and Doll Sculpt and Volume Mascara. I was using the Catrice All Round Ultra Black Mascara, the one in the purple tube, for like over a year, but I wanted to change the mascara when I took the lash extensions, because then I only wore mascara on my lower lash line, so I wanted to get something with like rubber wand, and I do really love this. Like even without the lash extensions, I do love this mascara, and it's under €5, so I think I'm going to buy this one in future. Compared to the all-round ultra black mascara, this one gives more like separated lashes, and that is what I want. Then I bought a couple of lash glues, so you can maybe guess it that these are from House of Lashes. They make the best lash glue ever. This is so amazing. Like the lashes, they will not come off during the day when you do have this lash glue on. And then one more eye product that I bought. It's actually a brow product, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I actually bought 2 of these. The first one in January, and that's what I'm using currently, but I recently bought a backup because, you know, I will be finishing up my current one soon enough. Then let's move on to lip products. I am really excited about this. Let's start with the lip care products. I got one of these e.l.f. lip exfoliators, but unfortunately I think e.l.f. has changed the formula of this. This one is in the coconut scent, and previously when I had this, the formula was like really soft, but now they are just like weird and waxy. When I try to scrub my lips with this, it feels like it's not efficient enough, and then because it's so waxy, it leaves like a weird layer on top of my lips. I don't like it. I'm going to use this one up, but then I'm going to be moving for another brand. Then this one I'm really happy about. This is the Hurrah Lime Lip Balm. This one was actually a gift with purchase when I placed that order for Koreina.com. I was so happy because I feel you usually don't see that with Finnish online stores. So I was so happy, and I actually needed a lip balm to my makeup bag that I take with me to work, because I do have like an SPF lip balm that I wear if it's sunny outside, and then I have a night lip balm, but I wanted something just like more regular to my makeup bag, and now I have it, and I do really like the smell of this too. Okay, then the products that I am probably the most excited about, my lip products. So one I was able to purchase already in January, but I actually bought both of these in March. So I bought 2 nude lipsticks. I have been talking about this previously, but I was kind of like out of love with nude for a really long time until I started panning, and then, you know, when I have been panning some, you know, more challenging eyeshadows, I have realized that a nude lip is really like the easiest way to get around panning that kind of colors, and I have started to love nudes again, but I don't really have that much of nudes in my collection. I had really few nude lipsticks and I panned some of those last year, so I wanted to get some new staple nudes, and I still want to get some staple nudes, but I do have 2 new nudes right now. Let's start with the one I am wearing today. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the first ever lipstick I have tried from Charlotte Tilbury. Previously, like we are talking before, my no buy year, I really wasn't ready to pay this much for a lipstick. This was 30 euros or something like that. But if I had like 30 euros to spend on a lipstick, previously I would have rather bought like multiple affordable lipsticks from NYX or Colourpop or a brand like that, and you know, they make amazing lip products. But now that I'm allowing such a few lip product purchases for myself, I don't mind if it's a little bit more expensive. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips lipstick, and it is in the shade Kim KW, and I just wanted to get like a pinky peachy nude, and yeah, this is it. I think this is, for example, perfect with the look I'm wearing today, now that I do have this like pink gold bold eyeshadow look. This is so flattering, and yeah, I do love it. So here you can see the swatch of it. It is this kind of like pinky peachy nude. It's beautiful. It is quite pale, so I have outlined my lips with a little bit deeper lip liner to give a little bit dimension to my lips. Then the another lipstick that I bought is from Too Faced. It is their Natural Nude lipstick in the shade Sand Nude. I already have the shade Birthday Suite from this line, and it is my favorite nude lipstick ever. Like if I only had to have one, that would be it, because it's that kind of nude that goes with anything, and it's not quite as pale as this. It has a little bit more depth to it, so I think it's like a little bit easier to pull off. Anyways, this one is a beautiful kind of like peachy nude. It doesn't have as much pink in it as the Charlotte Tilbury one. And this one is like really pale. It's my palest nude lipstick, and I love it. I just feel with nudes like this, I feel I need to have a little bit bolder eye look going on so that I don't look like ghostly. But yeah, I am really happy that I have these beautiful nude lipsticks in my collection. Then I did buy a couple of makeup brushes. I also, by the way, bought 1 2-pack of the Real Techniques Miracle sponges. I did buy a couple of brushes, and these are all from e.l.f. I bought these from Feel Unique. At the same time, I bought those Urban Decay Complexion products. I think these brushes were 3 for 2, so it was a great deal, and I knew I wanted to get like all of these. I got the mineral powder brush. I have had this before, but mine was just like, you know, falling apart, so I had to declutter it last year, and now I got a new one. This is my favorite brush to contour with. I love the shape of this one because it has like little bit sharper side, but then it blends out the contour so beautifully. I love it. Then I got the small stipple brush. I have had this before, but I decluttered it. I got this one because I do want to get a cream blush palette, and this is a great brush to use with cream blushes. And when I decluttered this one, I was like not feeling cream blushes, so I didn't really think I would ever get back to them, but now I want to wear them again, like for more natural makeup days. I have really started to appreciate cream face products more. Today I'm wearing cream contour, for example, but for many years I was only into powders. And then the last e.l.f. brush I got is the e.l.f. small tapered brush. And this one is just like the perfect brush to set your under eye with, or set your eyeshadow primer with, or you could also use this one to highlight with. I just don't like to use this kind of brush. I prefer a fan brush for that. I do love e.l.f. brushes because they really are so soft. It's not like a natural feel to them whatsoever, but they are just so soft and they blend out the products so beautifully. Okay, the last things. I bought one perfume. This is from the Body Shop and it is their Nikkie perfume. This one was an impulse purchase, and honestly, if I could go back, maybe I wouldn't have bought this, because in the store this one didn't quite smell so heavy. This is like an orchid perfume and it smells good, but it's just so strong that I don't really wear this kind of perfumes often, so maybe I wouldn't, you know, purchase this one if I could decide again. However, this one was on sale. I believe I paid 14 euros and 50 cents, so it wasn't expensive at all. I will say I think this smells quite good, like compared to some of my other orchid perfumes. Maybe this one has like a little bit more sweetness to it. Okay, so I ran out of battery. I had to charge it for a while, so sorry if the angle is a little bit different right now. Oh my god, this is going to be such a long and messy video. But yeah, I do have some nail polishes still. I think I'm not going to go through this that much more in this video. I bought 5 nail polishes and for now I'm going to be on a nail polish no buy. Just because the nail polish container that I have is now full. I don't have more space there, and honestly I don't think I really need more nail polishes. And I will be filming a nail polish collection video soon. One of you asked me to film one a couple of months ago, and I'm sorry it has taken so long, but I knew I wanted to get these before I filmed that one, so I promise that will come out in April, and I'm actually really excited to share my current nail polish collection with you, because I'm so happy with my nail polish collection. I have been panning a lot of nail polishes that I didn't necessarily enjoy. I'm still doing some project polishing, but for the most part I'm starting to be so happy with my collection that I don't even really want to pan nail polishes right now, or at least I want to take a break. But yeah, that I think is everything for today. I know it was super long video, so thank you if you are still watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.